like I want to be around someone that's just okay with like being in the house, but like I also like someone being okay with socializing sometimes.
Okay. What about you?
I like being out.
Like being out?
Yeah.
Outside?
Yeah.
Tisk, tisk.
It's good to come out.
Hold on, what I said. The third time a charm. Pat may be at ECB. What is ECB?
She's a ECB. Third time.
Pat,
Is that
maybe
like
Are you
EDC?
talking about EDC? Electric
EDC?
Daisy Carnival? I think that's what maybe.
Pat,
it is.
maybe she's a
I was
ECB.
I was there last weekend. No, it wasn't EDC, but I'm
What's
I'm
EDC?
there.
ECB?
It's I don't know.
Electronic
I-
cannabis, something or other.
Yeah.
Electronic Cannabis Blowing Festival.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Now I want to know just really quick with the ladies. What makes a guy creepy? You can start first this time.
just beta men in general.
Having an android.
And- yeah, beta men, green text. No, just I'd say another water for me too. Por favor.
Another water too, please, babe.
I'd say
Is this for y'all or
men
me?
that aren't
You-
like confident and that are just beta and like omega. Those weird, like just oh my gosh,
Wait, you call him a mega pill?
Well, we talked about this on Sauce. We pulled up the whole chart, the omegas and
So
yeah, there's
the-
like 5 different ones.
I know.
Yeah, the gammas or the gammas are the one, or the deltas. Which one? The gammas are the one that like think you should date me because I'm smart. Kind of like what that girl was. She was like a female gamma.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
and then goes omegas and then deltas and then
Sigma.
Well, no, sigma's
I'm
under
a
alpha.
Sigma.
It goes alpha, sigma, beta, and beta is actually not bad because they follow the alphas, and then the rest after that are like not good. So guys that are like that can't be present, can't like make decisions, or having you lead, or just letting you tell them what to do. Like this, are creepy. I can't handle. I need a guy that's like, puts me in my place. Hey, but they don't have to do that because I follow. So it's all good.
Hey, everybody get the likes up real quick, man. We got way too many people watching to not have all the likes all the way up at 100 engagement. What makes a guy creepy?
I'm gonna kind of like agree with her. Like if I'm like, you don't have to be cocky, but like if you're just so timid and so wimpy, I don't. Or like just certain shit that you say. Like literally yesterday, there was this guy that was texting me, and like having normal conversation, and I just being nice. How was your day? And he was like, good. I went to the gym. I'm sore. And you backdoor and text me talking about some. Well, how good are you with your hands? I'm not finna text you back.
Yeah.
Like why? Like no. Like that kind of shit I don't like.
Yeah, that's funny. I think
I don't
guys
like
are really
that.
bold and goofy. I mean, it works some of the time. Some of the girls,
Yeah,
I
like,
think guys do that because they're
That's
just trying to
totally
figure out.
worked
That-
before.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like
Well,
that.
guys do that because they're trying to like cut you out and say, okay, she doesn't want just sex, so now she's gone. I'm gonna message that to all these other girls. I'll know which one's serious for sex and which one's not.
Knowing him, like I know, like
It doesn't work a lot for him.
no, like knowing his, knowing the way like he looks at me and like how he is in person, it doesn't
Match.
Autistic.
Autistic.
I don't like
Shout out to the autistic guys.
Did you
Hey,
really
listen,
say that?
we're gonna make fun of autistic guys. I'm trying to get paid this week. I'm trying to pay rent. What's up, autistic people? MOAmentoring.com. MOAmentoring.
Dude, I've actually had a theory lately that a lot of the guys that pay for, I mean, not saying that the guys in MOA are like this, but just like, there's just some things I don't like shout out to Fresh Fit. I love y'all. I like a lot of things that y'all do. I just think that some of the guys, they might pay the $700 for the dating course, like,
Yeah, for sure.
they might be a slightly autistic.
So it's
you know?
it's not
That makes sense.
it's not that they're autistic. It's that like a lot of them, what they did is they work so hard. Once you get up to a certain price point, it's guys that work so hard on their business. I got so many guys who are multi-millionaires in my course. Like one guy, he makes $1 million. He makes about $250,000 a week. And he came out to my course and he's like telling me, he's like, dude, I don't need your sales pitch. I'll buy anything you want. Just help me out with this. And then he's like, this guy's super smart, extremely calibrated. He just like completely forewent this whole part of his life.
Mhm.
He did not give a fuck about girls. He just grinded it out for 4 years, and he created a sales team that makes $30 million a year.
Yeah.
And now I hired him. After I hired him, and then he hired me, and that's essentially what happened. I got several clients that do $1 million a month, and those guys, it's one of these situations where all they cared about was making money, and they got really good at it, which motivated them to make more money. Then they got the muffin top. They're kind of fat.
Yeah.
And they never went to the gym, and they just don't know how to deal with women. And what makes it even worse is when they go to the club and they pop the bottles and they're not calibrated, then they attract the wrong kind of women. You understand what I'm saying?
Fucked,
like one of the problems is like when I have a lot of clients who are super wealthy and I have to pull them away. Like Like, yeah, that's a prostitute. Like, but that one's a prostitute. I know she said that, but she's also a prostitute. You remember that's a prostitute? Yeah. Oh no, you met a girl in Thailand. Shut the fuck up. I'm sure she's in love with you. It's another prostitute. And you have to pull them.
Green
and they're
card,
like,
green
and they're like
card.
telling you, no, but I have game, And I'm like, man, we got to start over because the thing is, well, money's like steroids. When you lead with money, you always have to lead with money.
That's
You can't
right.
not lead with money. And when you take steroids, you got to take steroids forever or some kind of replacement therapy.
Enhancer.
That's the problem. And so that's one of the situations is like these guys, I try to bring them back out and I'm like, no, man, we got to build a game. We got to be funny. We got to work on our physique. There's all these other things. And money can be like the cherry on top. But if money's the whole thing, which by the way, you will have a lot of sex if that's what you want to do. If you want to go to Panama or Medellin, you can go do that shit if you want. I'm not knocking that, but that's not my program. I'm not teaching you to go be a passport bro and go fuck girls in Medellin. I'm teaching you let's do this in Vegas. Let's do this in Los Angeles. Let's do this in whatever city that you live in. And let's try doing it like this first. Men do suffer from autism far more likely than women do.
Yep.
And that is an issue. I don't think my clients are autistic, but I do think the guys on YouTube who are constantly like trashing women and calling them 304s with an anonymous mark. Whenever I have a rule on my channel, it's probably different on yours, but on my channel, if you call women names about their physical appearance, I'm fine with that, but you have to show me on Instagram who you're dating. And bro, that shuts them the fuck up in 2
That
seconds.
is a great rule.
That shuts them up in 2 seconds. Again, I don't have a problem if you want to call women hold women accountable. I held Amber Heard accountable. I held Courtney Taylor accountable. I held fucking Giselle Munchin accountable. I held all these Brittany Renner accountable. I hold them all accountable. But if you want to make fun, if you want to denigrate a woman's appearance, I'm fine with that. You just got to go on Instagram. You got to show me who you're dating first. And all of a sudden, whoop, nothing. Shut up, Michael. You're blue beta. What's it called?
Blue pill beta.
Blue pill beta because you're standing up for these women. No, I'm not. The women don't give a shit. They're not reading your comments anyway, loser. The point is, can you show me that you're good with women, or are you making these comments because you're masturbating to girls on OnlyFans that you're talking shit about on this show? Are you making these comments because you didn't build a 7-figure business? Are you making these comments because you're fat? Is that why you're making these comments?
Course.
And so when you call that out, bro, it is so hard. But none of those guys can afford my course anyway. So it's not something I can.
Yeah, I only call them out by telling them to come on my show, but they won't even send me their Instagram for them to come on my damn show.
No, but have you noticed? Like, this is where the confluence of events happens. Red pill in general is not good on Instagram. It's really good on Reddit. It's really good on Discord. It's really good on Telegram. It's really good in these different servers. It's really good on YouTube. It's terrible on Instagram because Instagram is where the guys who actually get girls get girls.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram is the #1 dating app. So that's what it's really funny. Whenever I talk to like heavy hardcore red pill guys, there are 673,000 subscribers on YouTube and they're just bash women. Some of them, not all of them. And then you go on Instagram and they've got nothing. And the reason why it's harder on Instagram, because on Instagram, you have to show, not tell. And that makes it much more difficult. You have to show irrefutable visual evidence and access to scarce resources. And so when you do that, what I want to see is more of a balance. So that's where me and Rollo try to balance each other out. Rollo's huge on YouTube. I'm not. I don't 29,000 subscribers. Whereas Rollo is like, Rollo has this, kind of a big for his following compared to the other guys, a big following on Instagram, and it's growing. And I want him to grow on Instagram. You know,
no, that's awesome.
I never have like red pill.
My red pill stuff is going off on Instagram. I don't know why.
Yeah,
but they're loving it. The one that we did at Valuetainment, almost up to 200,000. When I said, that the grass isn't greener and that there is a wall.
Okay.